Amina was a bright and ambitious 18-year-old girl from Cross River State, Nigeria. Life in the village was hard. Her mother, Mama Ekayet, sold food at the market, and her younger siblings depended on her. Every night, she dreamed of a better life in Lagos. One evening, she sat outside their small house, deep in thought. Mama, I want to go to Lagos. I heard there are many opportunities there. I want to work and send money home. Mama Ekate sighed and placed a hand on her daughter's shoulder. Lagos is not as easy as they say. Do you even know anyone there? My friend, Blessing. She went last year. She promised to help me. After a long discussion, Mama Eket reluctantly gave her blessing. The next morning, Amina packed a small bag and boarded a bus to Lagos. The moment Amina stepped into Lagos, she knew she was in a different world. The roads were busy, people moved fast, and the air smelled of roasted suya and exhaust fumes. She had expected Blessing to meet her at the bus park, but Blessing was nowhere to be seen. Amina called her phone, but no one picked up. As the sun set, a man in a red cap approached her. You look lost. Are you waiting for someone? Yes, my friend was supposed to meet me. Lagos is not a place to wait alone at night. I can help you. I know a safe place you can sleep. Desperate, Amina followed him to a small guest house in a dark alley. But something didn't feel right. She overheard the man whispering to someone outside her door. She's fresh, just arrived today. We can sell her tomorrow. Amina's heart pounded. She realized she had walked into a trap. She tiptoed to the window, squeezed through, and jumped. She landed hard, but didn't stop running until she reached the busy street. Exhausted and scared, Amina sat by the roadside. A woman selling roasted corn noticed her. My daughter, are you okay? I don't know where to go. The woman, Mama Funky, listened to Amina's story and shook her head. You are lucky, my dear. Lagos is full of wicked people. Come with me. Mama Funky took her to her small house in Mushin, where she lived with her two daughters. The next day, she introduced Amina to her boss at a small restaurant. My boss needs someone to wash plates. It's not much, but it's a start. Amina took the job and worked hard. One afternoon, a well-dressed woman entered the restaurant. She was elegant, with high heels and expensive perfume. She observed Amina carefully. What's your name, young lady? My name is Amina, ma. The woman, Madame Sandra, was a popular businesswoman who owned a chain of fashion boutiques. She saw potential in Amina and made an offer. I like your energy. Come and work for me. I need a sales girl at my boutique in Lekki. The pay is better. Amina could hardly believe it. She immediately said yes. Working in Lekki changed Amina's life. She was now surrounded by rich people, designer clothes, and luxury. Within months, she became Madame Sandra's most trusted worker. One day, a customer admired her outfit and asked if she was a model. That simple question sparked an idea in Amina's mind. She started taking pictures and posting them online. Soon a modeling agency noticed her. From washing plates to working in a boutique, now Amina was about to become a model. Success came fast. Amina started modeling for big brands. She made more money in a month than Mama Funka made in a year. Soon she moved out of Mama Funk's house and rented a fancy apartment in Victoria Island. She stopped picking up Mama Funke's calls. When her mother called, she spoke in a hurry. Mama, I'm busy. I'll send money later. The humble village girl was gone. Amina became proud and arrogant. She started partying with rich celebrities, spending money on luxury, and looking down on people. One evening, while she was at a club, she heard a familiar voice. Amina? She turned and saw Blessing, but Blessing looked different, thin, weak, and sick. Blessing, what happened to you? Amina, I was working for bad people. They forced me into terrible things. I escaped, but I have nowhere to go. Amina felt guilty but shrugged. I can't help you now. I have things to do. She turned her back on her old friend. Amina's pride kept growing. But Lagos is unpredictable. One day during a big fashion event, she was arrested. It turned out that the modeling agency that hired her was involved in fraud. Amina knew nothing about it, but she was guilty by association. She lost everything overnight. Her accounts were frozen, and her luxurious life disappeared in an instant. When she was released, she had nothing: no money, no friends, no home. She tried calling all the people she used to party with. Nobody answered. Desperate, she went back to Mama Funky's house. When Mama Funky saw her, she sighed. Amina, I warned you. Lagos will lift you up and drop you without warning. Tears filled Amina's eyes. Mama, I was blind. I lost myself. Please forgive me. Mama Funke took her back in, but this time, Amina was different. She had learned her lesson. Amina started working at the restaurant again, but this time she was grateful. She saved money and started a small business selling clothes. Slowly, she built herself up again, but with humility. She reconnected with Blessing and helped her get back on her feet. One day, Amina received a call from her mother. My daughter, you won't believe it. I used the money you sent to expand my food business. Now we have more customers. Amina smiled, tears of joy running down her face. She had lost everything but found herself again. Lagos had tested her, but she survived. This time, she was wiser. She came looking for greener pastures, and after all the twists and turns, she finally found true success, the kind that lasts. The end.